my project, which is actually completed. I have done a pen and ink of a wolf, a pen and ink of a moose, which I drew on a flight back from Europe, and it passed the time away. Before I knew it, I was in San Francisco, and it was really fun to watch how it evolved underneath my pen. It was very exciting to me. This is OR7, or Journey, and I actually drew him on a ferry boat ride to Alaska.
Have to kind of think a little bit differently, I'm sure, now that you've done some of your animals, like Vivien's done 3, 4, 5, she's just going for it. You have different feelings about them.
That's right, I do.
Good, and I think we all do, don't we?
So tell me, they're different, better feelings, or you like them more, or you're beginning not to like them at all?
Well, it's sort of an intimate relationship you have when you're drawing, as though you're drawing a portrait.
Oh, yes.
You really get to know all the features and how they are. And
right.
so, and especially with the mountain lion, I just think it's such a magnificent animal.
Yes.
And I go, whoa, look what I'm doing here. You know, this is really exciting.
You know what's really fun is that where you do them.
Oh, yes.
You kind of go, it's different than most of us.
Yes, it's not at the kitchen counter where I normally do my watercolor paintings. It's on an airplane.
Oh.
Yes, and I find I'm just in my little cocoon there, tiny space, and I just lose everybody else and paint.
One thing that you do with your animals is you work in pen and ink, and then you add a little bit of watercolor or color to it. But the feelings that you get for your animals are just beautiful. And this next one was also when you came into the studio to show everybody what you were doing. Can I hold it up for you?
Please.
He is, or she, he.
Well, I think he somehow, I don't know, I think it's a
moose.
A moose, Mr. Moose. And he was created while I was traveling from Europe back to the States, which is a 10-hour trip, and it kept me going pretty much the whole time. And I was just so excited. I could see this animal coming to life under my hands, you know, and it was like, whoa, I did this, you know. And so that's my special connection with the moose. Decided to do this mountain lion, and then Susan said to me, why don't you create him in watercolor? And so I thought, okay, give it a try.
So you took away the pen and ink.
You suggested that I do watercolor. She's always pushing me, so which is wonderful. And this one happened actually last night. I was in the mood, and
what kind of mood? Just to paint, or?
Yeah. I really want to do this. So this one was not done traveling. It was at the kitchen counter, which is where I normally paint. And I like to stand, and it's a good height for me.
So how do you feel about the watercolor and the different feeling it evokes?
I really am thrilled about this one. I just think, I don't know, I just really like it. I don't know what else to say.
You know, it feels very sexy, very voluptuous, very moving, very peaceful, very...
Come and get me.
Yeah, kind of thing. And they're beautiful cats. I don't know how you feel about them.
Oh, I think they're magnificent cats.
They're just gorgeous. I think you captured that with that piece. That was a lot of fun for you, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yes, and in the middle of the night I realized I hadn't put his whiskers on, or her whiskers. And so I was thinking, how am I going to do this? This morning, first thing, okay, cerulean blue is going to be the one thing to put on there. And so I think that worked, didn't it? Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
And this one, it kind of came from a different part of you. You know, you weren't, when you stepped away from the pen and ink, it's funny how sometimes you work in a different medium.
That's right.
And it really stretches you out a little bit, and you got the feeling.
And Susan does that to me. She definitely stretches me.
All the time.